Hey, how's it going? For today, we're gonna be doing a boss fight. It's gonna be our first boss fight for the center. Now, if you didn't know, the boss on this map is a little bit different than the bosses on the other map so far. We've got two bosses at once that we're fighting. One is the ape, and one is the spider. Both creatures we have fought over on the island, but you got them in the same arena, so it's kind of cool. This map and Valguero, I think, whenever that gets dropped, are the only maps that have multiple bosses. Now on Valguero, you got three. You got the Manticore, the Dragon, and I think it's the Ape. So it's kind of cool, man. Not too bad. But if you didn't know, we're taking in 19 of our Sarcos that we got kind of tamed up and raised. We got our Yudi we're using for boosting, and that's kind of it, man. Had to go over to Scorched Earth, so I'll grab our good armor. Well, at least the skin for it. Why are my eyebrows a different color, dude? The lighting, man. The lighting! It's super weird. So the stats for all these guys, we've got on these Sarcos, I put in 15,200 onto the health. The damage is 1109, so they're not too bad. You got that mixed in with the mate bonus and stuff like that. Should do a good bit of damage. Our Yudi. I can't remember what happened to our Yudi. I thought we brought one over here. Maybe we lost the last one in the tech cave and didn't breed another. Not too sure. So since I was over on Scorched Earth, went ahead and grabbed our last good saddle. I didn't make it into a blueprint, so we got a reusable one. All of our other saddles we have are kind of lower level. And then we got a little bit different on the stat distribution for these guys than what I normally use. 40,500 into health. Normally I do about 50 or 60,000. We got 3,500 into stamina. And I actually put points into damage, just so that we can kind of help out some, instead of just standing there yelling at everybody to do their job. So we got 530 points into damage. So it's not too bad, man. Not too bad. Now the saddles for the Sarcos. Went ahead and built them off camera. I used one of the mind wipes, right? One of the special ones from the mod pack. So the difference in this one and a normal one is normal one resets everything. It resets your Ingram points. It resets all of your levels. This one keeps your Ingram points, but it resets your levels, right? So it's like, cool, let's try that out, see how it is. Kind of leery about it, and it kind of messed up some stuff like I was kind of worried about. Now, I had everything unlocked, all of our Ingrams, except for the CS stuff. I didn't want to waste Ingram points on those. As you can see, we have all the CS stuff is now unlocked. I didn't go through and unlock all these. So I'm not sure if that's part of the mind wipe that kind of messed that up or what. As you can see, we got our Ingram points are kind of weird up here too. The amount that we had left over is the same, but I don't know why this says 9999 plus 0. I'm not sure what's up with all that. Kind of messed some of that up. Like I said, everything was unlocked anyways except for the CS variant, so it's not that big of a deal, but just kind of keep that in mind. Something did get kind of bugged out with this. But anyways, our default blueprint was a 95.9 on the armor. That's kind of the requirements there for all the build stuff. Then I'll show you what I got made up. We got some good ones in here. Some of them are kind of low, like this one's only 110. We got a 20% on that one. We got a whole 9.4%. I mean, every little bit helps. But we got some in here, man, like this one. 115.7. That is fantastic, man. It'd be nice to have the ability to just constantly roll them to get all good ones. But dude, I tell you what, man, this stuff is so expensive. I couldn't do it right now. So these are the saddles that we're taking in. Let's take half of them, put them on these Sarcos, put them into Cryos, and then that's all the artifacts that we need for the boss fight. Super excited, man, to see how it kind of works out. Now, the arena is different. I have done one boss fight on camera, or not on camera, on private server. So the arena, man, it's fantastic. I'm glad they changed it up from how it used to look. So we'll kind of talk about that as we get in there. And I think there's a slight bug we'll have to deal with, too. We'll see if it happens. It's something with whenever the boss fight's done, you got to wait a couple minutes before the actual loot crates pop up, and it lets you out of the arena. So, I don't know if that's a server-only thing, or if it happens in single-player too. It's kind of terrifying because it's like a 2 or 3 minutes you got to wait, right? So, say you're doing your boss fight, and you get very close to the timer, right? You only got, I think, 15 minutes in there. If you get down to where you have, like, 30 seconds left, you beat the boss fight, what happens while you're waiting to leave, right? If it doesn't register that you actually beat the boss, so you're not going to get your element, not going to get your trophies, not sure if you get wiped even though you beat it. So we'll kind of see if that happens on single player as well. Now I'm hoping that the Sarcos will do fantastic in there. We don't have to worry about any of that. Not sure why they put timers in single player and stuff like that. We'll see if it's on this map, but I've gotten reports that there are timers in all the boss fights now. So that kind of sucks. That was the whole point of single player, was to not have a time limit, right? Because you're kind of by yourself. Grab the rest of these. We'll grab a tiny bit of medical brew, probably. We never use it in the boss fights. It's always nice to have. Now, being that there's two bosses in there, The one I prioritize first is the spider, because it has a little minions that web you. Get him out of the way, deletes the minions, and then we can work on the ape. That's kind of the way I like to do it. Not sure if it really matters. But in the arena, there's a little bit of water and stuff. And I'm thinking, man, Spinos might be a very good way to do that boss fight. You'll see once we get in there. If you haven't seen the arena, it's pretty cool, man. It looks a lot better than the old arena. Old arena was kind of like in a town. And you had like a little pathway and a bridge and stuff like that in there. But this one's more of a central, just big round arena. I like it, dude. It looks very, very nice. So that's all of our teams. All we're doing is heading down to the green obelisk. We'll set everybody up. Hopefully not get aggroed by these Spinos that are down there. And jump in. When we get back, we'll take a look at our trophies. And we got 3 spots on the wall. What I'm wanting to do, was wanting to do, we're moving, was have all of them. The alpha, beta, and gamma. So we're going to have 3 more up there, and then I was going to put 3 more down here. But we'll probably just put up the 2 on the wall, and then maybe get rid of the 3rd one. And put our flag outside. And the next video will actually be building a new base. Let's grab a little bit of that. We got some shotgun ammo. That should be fine. Let's grab some more just in case. You never know what might happen. We have definitely won some boss fights, taking in a good shotgun before. Mainly the dragon over on the island. Wouldn't have made it otherwise. Let's get our water filled up. Again, there is water in there. That is drinkable, so kind of works, man. Alright. We'll get on the dragon. Is he in here? I think I put him upstairs while I was put the shotgun away, Junior. While I was dealing with all of the Sarcos out there. Put you down here. Hello? Super weird, man. Is our armor good? It is. I really don't want to lose our skins, man. I don't think we'll get wiped. People usually sleep on the Sarcos, man. They are very, very good creatures. I've used them in quite a few boss fights before. I'm sure they'll do fine here, especially on the Gamma. The one fight I haven't taken them into, I don't think, is a dragon fight. I mean, you shouldn't take carnivores in there anyways. I think they take a little bit more damage than using herbivores, so it's definitely a thing. But all the other boss fights, man, they did fantastic, dude. Alright, so everybody's out, except for one. Forgot to show you the stat distribution, in case you're wondering. Into health, we got 40 points. Into stamina, we got 45. Weight is 57. Fantastic for harvesting. We got 46 into damage, so it's not too bad, man. Pretty good on the stats there. Throw out the last one. Hello? There we go. Right here by the tail of the beauty. Get your little paws in there. The tails, dude. The tails! Look, buddy, look. There we go. That'll work, man. Alright. So the dragon, I did go ahead... Am I stuck? I did go ahead and put the dragon into the terminal here. Just in case we do get wiped. We don't lose him. And then all of the artifacts. And then for the beta one, we just need some parts. Now, Megalanians, I found some of those in the redwoods. They're kind of in like a little cave area over there. It's kind of cool, man. Kind of up on the ceiling and stuff. All the other stuff we have some of, except for the squid tentacles. Haven't seen any squids yet. Luckily, it's kind of a good thing. Let's go ahead and jump in. 1. Gamma boss fight. Super excited, dude. Dude. Whoa. Up close and personal. There we go. Beauty should do fine. Hopefully, we're all facing the proper direction. And hopefully, we don't have that long timer waiting for the loot crate to pop up and for it to say that we're done with the boss fight. There we go. We all make it? I think we did. We are facing the wrong direction. So there is the 2 creatures. Let's get some boosts going. Yep, there we go. Terrifying thing. Always is. Let's go for spider. There we go, there we go. Still got to boost some of these guys. Throwing rocks already. It's kind of rude. Just saying. My professional opinion. Cool looking boss arena though, man. I like the little bit of water everywhere. Now you can't see this from down in the actual world, which is kind of cool. Kind of a neat thing. Getting pushed around. I want to be over here. Yep, there we go, there we go. Got both bosses on us. Broodmother is down about a quarter. Sarcos are doing fantastic as usual. We're taking a little bit of damage, but don't forget we have a very good saddle. I want them on primarily the Spider-Man. Again, because of the webbing and stuff. Guys, over here. Where are you going? Where are you going? Front and center, please. Nobody running around. We got the water in here. We should be able to have Sarcos in here. Or not Sarcos, but Spinos. And they should get that water buff, you know? Because you can drink out of it. So it's kind of cool. Get the boosts up again. Broodmother down. Fantastic. We got the trophy and the flag there. The ape is already down almost half. I'm telling you, man, Sarcos are no joke, dude. We're doing about 500 per hit. I didn't see what we were doing on the spider. Get the boosts up. These guys are beasts, man. Ah, dude. Sarcos are fantastic. Taking some damage. Some are taking quite a bit of damage, actually. It's the rocks from the ape, dude. It's no joke, man. Come on, guys. A little bit more. Push through. Push through. No deaths, please. Nice, dude. Nice. And that's it, man. So we got both of those. Somebody was flinging poo. Again. Pretty rude. Yeah, see? We're done with the actual boss fight. But it's not saying it's done. Oh, there's a spider over there. No, I didn't see if there was a... Oh, there we go. We're done. Where is the loot crate? We don't have any element. I don't know if there was a timer for the actual boss fight. I didn't see it. Oh, here it is. Okay. So it's not bugged like it was on the server. That's a good thing. 40 whole element. Dude, just for reference, the Alpha Minotaur fight, which is fairly easy, on Scorched Earth is like 500 almost. Huge difference. Now I know we're only doing Gamma, but still, man, you got two bosses. They should definitely put out a little bit more elements. It's fairly easy, though. Let's go and start picking these guys up. I have to look back on the recording and see if there was a timer in here for single player. Really hope they remove that kind of stuff, man. Don't really need a timer in the boss fight. That guy looks pretty rough, man. A couple of them took some damage. Probably one of the ones that has the lower level saddles. Get over here. But yeah, the water, totally drinkable, man. Who had the worst health? I want to see what saddle he had. Most of these guys are fairly well on their health. Surprisingly, that one. Lower level saddle, 105. All these are looking pretty good. There was one that was horrible looking, dude. But most of these are 10,000 and up. Glad I didn't put more points into health like I was going to. I think it was that one that just looked the worst. That one too. Saddle's only 97. So I'm glad I went ahead and used the crafting skill on those to get some better saddles. Definitely makes a difference. And there we go. Wheel rides. Nothing out here to try to attack us. That's just a bag from a saber that was over here. Alright, let's grab our dragon. Grab our dragon. Dude, these are so bugged. Put you down here. I'm blind. I can't see. It happens. It happens. Let's pick up you. Something I didn't know is that you can actually paint the trophies too, which is kind of weird. I did it on accident. I know you can paint the flags. You guys left me comments about that. They change the actual flag color and stuff. But you can paint the trophies, man. That's kind of weird. Not sure why the beta version of stuff is yellow. But seems how I hate that so much. I can go ahead and try to paint that next time. This is not my base. Where I have my base at on the server a little bit. I had it there for a while. It's super close to the arena. But let's get up here. We'll set out our trophies. We'll take a look and put our element into our stack. I think we have around 1,000 element or so from doing the boss fights of the Minotaur. That should be enough for what we want to build for our next location. I want to try to get up to level 135. That unlocks some new tech stuff for the CS mod. Does it show here? It doesn't. See, all this is unlocked. It shouldn't be, because I haven't actually got to the level. This is level... Unless they changed it. It could be changed, too. I want to build some of these. Now, these things are super expensive, man. The requirements are nuts, but it's very nice. 10,000 element. I'll be editing the cost of these. That is ridiculous for anything. 10,000 element. I mean, yeah. Anyways, like this one. That's kind of good. That's still kind of high on the element and stuff. I want to edit these down some. We got some different rates set on the server, and I want to kind of make those the same. But I want to put that stuff in there. It's kind of nice. I'm not big on tech, but some of that stuff, man, makes life a lot easier. Let's get over here and land properly. I'm not sure why all that's unlocked. I want to eat one of the regular mind wipes. It's going to suck unlocking everything, but I want to see if that fixes it. Alright, Junior. One of your last times you'll land right here. I know, we just got this place built for you, and now we're leaving. That's the way that it goes, man. Had to progress. Change stuff up some. Now for the flags. We should put them out here, really. We won't be taking him to our new base. He's kind of cool, but no point in having him. Let's do the flags. Maybe one right here and one over there. Tell you what, let's pick you up now. Let's turn off snapping. I kind of want to add an angle a little bit. There we go. There's one. And there's two. Nice, dude. Nice. All right, so that's done. Let's put our trophies up. Let's remove... Not that. Wrong one. Remove all three. And we'll center them on these. Do one there. Then we will do one right there. Let's do ape on this side. The spider on this one. Nice, dude. Nice. I like it, man. I like it. Nice little base we got here, man. Really a big fan of it. Now, whenever we go to our other base location that we're going to build, it's going to be an A-frame. It's going to be a little bit different than this. And I know, we've been doing a lot of A-frame builds, but this will be the last one. Then I want to try to change to a different design I'm working on. It's kind of where I go, man. I get into phases where I like certain things. The greenhouse will be different, though. I'm not going to do that build again. And this will be different, too. It's going to be an actual big building, so be a little bit easier for managing our tames. We have got 840 on the element, so it's not too bad, man. Not too bad. Want to build some dedicated storage as well, which I think that's kind of expensive, right? A little bit. The main thing we're needing is black pearls. Speaking of that, I haven't looked in here. We got 409. Seems like a lot, but it's not really that much. We got about 500 on those. That might be enough for getting some of our stuff built. What was the cost of... Actually, let's see something. The Tech Forge is here. It shouldn't be, but it is. Again, going to change the requirements before the next video, possibly to build one of those. Kind of put it more in line with a sane amount of, of building stuff. Let's try one thing before we go. I want to see if this is broken because of the mind wipe. Let's do 2, of course. Stimulant. Not a problem. Let's make some. Let's do some of this. That should be enough. Turn it on. Usually helps. Curious if that's going to make it to where it relocks those. If it does, great. We shouldn't be able to build those yet. But if we can, because it's unlocked, we might put those in our other base early. Let's do 2 of these. Don't know why I made 2. I just need 1, really. This is going to suck re-unlocking everything. Oh, yeah. What are my points at? 450. 100. 44. Okay. Want to make sure where they're at so I can put them back. It's painful, dude. So that's all those. Oh, I was like, why don't we have any points? It's because I didn't put it into our stats yet. Let's do Fortitude to 100. Gotta have that where it is, man. Makes life a little bit easier for caves and then the different maps. And then this is going to be up to 450. Did they change it to where 150 is base for oxygen? It used to be 100. Didn't it? Am I thinking wrong? Want some of the stamina too. Helps out a little bit, and then the rest into weights. Let's see how many points we got and see what's unlocked. What got bugged here, man? Okay, these are locked like they should be, so we can't build these for the base build right yet. I think it's level 135 unlocks these. I think. But I don't know why our points are maxed out at 9999. Super weird. I'll have to go through and get everything unlocked again. Want to do some testing, though, to see why things are so weird. It's the way that it goes with mods sometimes, man. They scare me, dude. They scare me. When they're this early into ASA, they still need to bake for a while, man. Get some stuff kind of worked out. Get the bugs kind of fixed. But not too bad of a day today, man. These Sarcos did fantastic. So they got boosted with the Yudi, of course. but the base damage on them are pretty cool, man. The saddles helped out a ton. If we would have had primitive saddles, we wouldn't have been able to do the boss fight. It's kind of the key to using all weird creatures in boss fights is saddles, man. Of course, your point distribution and then how well you have mutations and stuff helps out a lot too. But saddles make a huge difference because it's a damage reduction, right? Then you can worry about doing damage and not so much into putting all your points into health. Next video, we'll go ahead and start our new base build. It's been nice here up in the snow. I like the base, kind of a cool location. No pun intended. But we gotta move, man. Going down to the beach and have a place set up for our water tames. We will be getting in the water more often here soon. There's another dome I found out too we gotta check out. There's not just one, there's a second one by Skull Island. However, we are gonna go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.